Quaid Azam, Part 51. Well, in the early days of AIML, Muslim League was just an amateur, and there were problems, of course, and they were not popular in the public. However, when it comes to the congressional leaders, the radical congressional politicians had made a great mistake of ridiculing Muslim League leaders, and they had taken them for granted. However, the congressionals underestimated the resilience of the young Muslims. This younger lot had votes as graduates. In addition, they canvassed for larger popular support by working with those who had the ear of Muslims outside of the British educational system, the ulema, the Muslim religious scholars, and in this manner easily then the bit of the leadership of the Muslim League by conceding separate electorates. The British had conferred upon the Muslims as a distinctive political entity. The Muslims certainly had a political role in British India. It is a total different matter that with the time the British awakened to the fact that the writing of the script for that role had got snatched out of their hands, that they had ceased to now call the shots, and that made Muslims obey. The theory of unintended consequences had asserted itself again. Those Muslims who had organized the Shimla deputation and who, with eager British assistance, had secured separate electorates were in reality now more concerned about preserving their own quality of life, their status, and their standing against their own lower orders than achieving any electoral dominations over the Hindus. The Muslims of Shimla deputation had sought more certainty of their own co-option, their own hierarchical status continuing in the empire, the possibility of any political or ideological independence from the British. They did not, for all their emphasis on their Muslimness, even seriously contemplate, perhaps did not even consider them. It is here that Muhammad Ali Jinnah arrived to etch his own as also the political future of the Muslims of India on the copper plate of time. Well, in the succeeding chapters, we'll examine Jinnah's evolution as the founder of Pakistan, for the founding of which it seems the ground had already been prepared by this complex sequence of events. These events in time culminated in the great tragedy of 1947. So many millions were then uprooted, and the death and the vengeance stalked this ancient land of India. A bitter and ironic thought strikes us here, forcefully when reflecting on this cruel vivisection. Was Jinnah's search actually for regaining some, at least, of a glitter of that lost past, or was it just for adequate political space in this new democratic order now fast emerging in India? In a sense, how to not get drowned in an unseeing, uncaring sea of majoritarianism. Is it this loss that was the quest? Is it this loss that was the quest? And is it our failure to grasp the import of need that led to 1947? We attempt to answer these questions too in succeeding chapters. Well, the separation was caused by the British. Separation was caused by the aggressive Hindus, and the separation was caused by the circumstances as well.